gentlemen, it's Speaker Brains with the most unprofessional music critics on the internet, Travis, Zach, and Josh. Alright, what up, Brainiacs? Fucking welcome back to another monster
Click.
A March Metal Madness fucking Speaker Brains. And this is going to be a series of retrospectives. We're not going to do it like we normally do, where we do a full discography. What we're going to do is we're going to talk about each Dethklok album and season, but we're going to talk about the album that sort of goes with that season, and we're only going to talk about one season in a video. So today's episode is Dethalbum 1 and Metalocalypse Season 1.
One of the blackest, darkest bands that don't exist.
Blacker than the blackest black times
Now,
infinity.
obviously, we all heard of these guys the first time we saw the very first episode.
Yeah, and like, sad thing is like when the show came out, I couldn't watch it because I had to be getting up at like 5 in the damn morning, and it would be like...
I watched it.
It came on Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday nights at like 12 fucking 30.
12, it's 12:15.
12:15,
Came on
okay.
12:15 on Adult Swim.
And
Well, it wasn't.
I missed them
Cartoon
all.
Network, wasn't Adult Swim yet.
I missed them all.
I watched them all.
Yeah, I watched it.
And I didn't
And
even...
I watched like half of season 2. And then I
Yeah,
moved
me
here
too. I
now.
haven't seen the rest of season 2
Yeah.
or entirely of 3.
Yeah.
Damn. They on Hulu.
Yeah, no.
So like we'll have to watch them all every week to
Oh god.
Yeah. I already see it all once. I know the first one. Plus,
Yeah, I know
it
the
fits
first one by
album.
heart, man.
It fits the album track for track.
And yeah, so it starts off with season 1.
Yeah.
And I like the idea that it's this world where this heavy metal this melodic death metal band is like the most popular fucking band in the world, to the point
They're
to
like
where
they're
They're their
more,
own religion.
more
Yeah,
popular than the Beatles.
yeah, it's like they're their own economy. Like they're as big as the Catholic Church. And
Yeah.
you've got this Illuminati type group trying to just spy on them and
Infiltrate the. Yeah, they dress up as the guards, and the guards would always be the one who gets killed somehow. In like the most grotesque way.
and you have
Characters that get it too, like
your bad guys like Magnus and
I love cocaine!
man, yeah, dude, when you get motherfucking Dr. Roxo in there,
I smoke cocaine!
that's some of the greatest shit, man. This show.
I love it when they get the phones.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
death phones.
Death phones.
Death phone.
And they summon the fucking ogre, and that's how they kill him. He throws the phone in his throat.
Wicked, 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 wicked.
It's like, we have to play our grandfather's instruments?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, there's no power, so they have to use acoustic instruments to play all of them. No.
Oh
And
my
they
God.
had
And they never played them either.
They
Like,
had
how
their
do you play this?
fingers weighed down by fucking weights and shit, so they play slower.
Yeah.
That was for the blues episode.
Yeah, that was for
Okay, that's
Blues
another one.
That
Blues
was
Clock.
the one with the instruments, because none of them knew how to play them, so they just started making noise on them, and it's like rocking. And you believe we've never played these in our entire lives?
They were
Yeah.
pretty much talking to Robert Johnson in that episode.
Yeah, dude, Blues Clock is like my favorite episode, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause they weren't filling metal anymore. They didn't fill
Yeah,
fucking metal
dude, they're
anymore.
up on stage and fucking Nathan Explosion is just like,
I can't do this. I'm depressed.
fucking like, it's all this, they're all like, it's this now known as the concert Dethklok didn't play.
They're just
And
depressed.
fuck, yeah, they're all depressed, and then it shows this blues guy watching the TV, and he's like, "This boy's got the blues." It's fucking hilarious.
The one where they try to play the blues and it's like coming out as death metal, so he puts weights on their hands. And
They're like,
they
this
can't
shit
move.
isn't fucking metal, and he's like, "Look, let me tell you how brutal the blues is."
Yeah. He tells her the whole story. He's like, that's pretty metal. That's pretty
Hell
metal.
yeah, fuck, I love that shit. He's like, and when he died right here, got hit by a train. He sold his soul to the devil, got hit by a train, and when his head went flying, he wrote that blues train come a training blues or some bullshit, dude. Fucking great. Like, hey, this is where old so-and-so lived, and he murdered his wife and buried her in the chicken coop out there, and that's when he wrote my wife be a gone training blues or something.
Yeah, they all had that same thing.
Like, all of them have like something train blues. And it's fucking hilarious.
And then their metal blues song is bad. It's bad.
Yeah, and it's like I was hoping for like a really cool blues song, but no, it's death metal.
Death metal.
It's just
song.
death metal with bluesy lyrics like fucking train metal. He's like, train metal blues or some bullshit. Killing hippies out there playing hacky sack. Fucking A, dude. And then I love the episode when he keeps deleting the album that they recorded.
Yeah.
And so they're wanting to record it
And
in
then they
this
go under
fucking
the water.
submarine.
They go underwater and make the Mermaider song, and
Yeah,
Turkey's out there.
Playing. He's like, he's that little suit trying to play.
They put him in a tube.
The little massive spear, and he's down there.
And
trying
he's
to-
singing a happy ass song about fish. Like fish are like Toki is like the happiest
Aren't the
fucking
fish
character.
talking to him and shit?
Yeah, dude, like, man, they do some of the craziest shit with Toki, man. Like, he'll be fucking, there's that one episode where, like, he's fucking, like, picturing everybody and, like, his head is on a cat and
He's
shit.
like,
Yeah.
he's like Rob from Psycho Stick. He's the happy one.
Yeah,
in
dude,
the
he
band.
is the happiest fucking character on the fucking
And they
show.
all just rip him a new asshole so much.
And it's so funny, dude, like when
Guitars.
he got that cat and then the fucking cat died at the end of the episode and he's like just freaking out, man. And then they did the same thing with like this little child that he was like helping out. The child's fucking dead and he's flipping the fuck out and he's like, he hears the fucking dead body saying shit like, why didn't you help me? And he's just like, oh!
And the whole time, he wants to play as good as Swissgar because he can't
Yeah,
play
man.
the solo. He can't do the guitar solo. He can just play.
And dude, you gotta love Swissgar, man, because he is the most pretentious guitar player.
That big, tall, blonde,
Fucking A,
Swedish
dude.
Viking
And
bastard.
You remember when they all got sponsored?
fuck. By who?
They all got their own different sponsors.
Oh yeah, dude, man.
The
God,
hot
man.
sauce, Nathan's hot sauce.
Yeah, man. And fucking, like, he is so... I love how full of himself Squizguard is, but he knows that he's that good. And he is that good. Like, dude, there was the one where he's like, he had to record his guitar solo while jumping out of a helicopter. Like, how fucking badass would that be? I mean, really,
Was that a
dude.
hatred copter?
Oh, I can't even fucking remember.
Hatred Copter was different.
That was the one that I think doesn't Pickles sing Hatred Copter?
Pickles and Nathan Explosion.
Yeah.
And then, dude, I love when you see their family come in.
That was great. The
Fucking
family.
Toki's family is the creepiest shit, dude.
Well, like Nathan Explosion's family's just
And
clear.
fuck,
Their
dude.
families are more fucked up than they are.
And like, goddamn, dude, Murderface, man, his fucking grandma, or is that his mom or his grandma, looks
his
just
grandparents.
like him,
Grandmother.
dude. Fucking looks just like him. And fucking, what's his name? Squizguard's mom is like a MILF, so you see where he gets that
Yeah.
fucking, that complex where he's always wanting to fuck old ladies. It's fucking great, dude. And Pickles' brother is like this lowlife who's constantly trying to make money off of the band and shit.
So what's great about it, like, this is badass death metal, and like Pickles is like balding. He's like kind of like you.
Yeah,
He
dude.
got strands of hair combed over, cover his hand.
And then you find out he was part of some old like Snakes and Barrels kind
Yeah.
of fucking
Yeah,
band.
Guns
he was in
N'
an
Roses
old Guns N'
thing.
Roses style
Like,
band.
we're gonna give them some totally awesome, sweet Alabama liquid snake. Fucking drug that fucks everybody up.
better metal snake.
But then, man, I didn't see any of these, and then I bought the album. A friend of mine at work had given me, it was like the Secret Santa thing, they gave me a $20 Circuit City gift card, picked it up, and first actual death metal album that I actually bought and liked, because I had that Amorphous a good 6-7 months before this, but I didn't listen to it too much until after I bought this, and that's when I really got into the Amorphous album. Like, this shit.
You also knew it was good because I bought it when it first came out, because I actually had the, which is sucks now knowing is it's worth a lot of money, the special edition with the second disc with the unreleased songs, and it was red.
It was at the point in my life when I didn't care about special edition albums, so I just grabbed this one because it was cheaper.
I got the other one because all the
Damn it, I wish I did get that red one, because it was there. Circuit City had them all,
That's
man.
where I bought mine.
How much was on your card?
20, and I had enough.
It was on sale.
Yeah.
The special
Had
edition
enough.
was $19.99 when I bought it. So I bought it and I brought it over and Travis, showed Travis, like, they released a CD. And then, like, the next day or the day
Yeah, I had
days
bought
later,
it,
we bought
man, and I turned it on, and I was like, damn, this is fucking
And
good.
when I played him the second disc, that's when he was beating himself like
Yeah, dude,
Dunkin'
man, I was like,
coffee.
fuck, there's like, it's like half another album on that second disc. There's like 8 or 9 fucking tracks on that bitch. I'm like, fuck, what a waste.
And now it goes for like $100. You can find it for like $100 if you're lucky.
Yeah.
It
And
also it was a red case. It had a red cover as opposed to blue like these ones.
yeah, and that's why when Dethalbum 2 came out, when all the other ones came out, I made sure to get the special ones. But you can still buy the special ones to this day. Like, the special one to this went out of print quick.
Yeah, you don't see it anymore. That's why it's
For
worth.
real,
The other ones
dude.
are still made, but that one wasn't. I don't know, unless it might have been because of might have had copyright issues with something. And
Probably
other
so,
songs.
man. Who the fuck knows? That's what blows me away. But this fucking album, man, is fucking great. From fucking start to finish, it's a fucking blast. Mermaider fucking kicks it off. And then Go Into the Water is fucking awesome. Awaken, the Moose the Crackish song. Moose the Crackish. Fucking love that shit. Electrocuted is kind of whatever.
Yeah, that one's okay. It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool, but like,
I love the death. The
What was the briefcase full
Brief-
of guts?
brief-
yeah,
full of
briefcase full of guts.
BK.
And I really like Go Forth and Die. Fan song is okay.
Birthday, death,
Oh.
Birthday Death Day is awesome.
Yeah, Birthday Death Day is great.
Because for your birthday, I posted that a picture.
And
got you
then,
the most metal,
dude,
blackest metal thing ever.
Nothing. Fucking The Lost Vikings and Thunder Horse.
Thunder
dude.
Horse, the
Yeah.
title
Some
track.
of the best shit on here, man.
I love the title track. It's also one of the easiest ones to actually play.
Hatred Copter's okay, and then what is this called?
I don't really like Hatred Copter, honestly.
Castraticon?
Castraticon.
Because I don't like-
It's about
I
the
don't-
chick.
I don't like the Pickles vocals.
Yeah, I don't like the Pickles vocals either on
That's
Hatred
also the
Copter.
running joke in the show that nobody likes Pickles' vocals.
Seriously, he's too, and you can hear it in the song, and I know why they did it, because he was part of those 80s glam bands. There's an 80s glamness to his voice that does not
Okay.
match the music on this fucking
Okay,
song.
So it's supposed to be there.
Yeah, like there's they did it for a reason, but it's also one of those things where it's like, it just doesn't fit. But I get why they did it, but it's one that I will skip. But Face Fisted is great.
Face Fist is one of my favorite
And
ones.
motherfucking Death Harmonic, dude. When they fucking killed the London Philharmonic Orchestra or whatever on the cartoon, and
Because they got that big ass that ball
Yeah,
that shoots laser
dude,
beams and just
fuck.
starts spinning, just shooting everything. Because that's when was it Nathan Explosion's son? There's one of their sons was the one that was messing with it.
yeah, see, I don't even remember
I
that.
remember one of them had a kid with him, and that kid ends up. Whoa! No, that's the blue one.
And then it's got the hidden track, which is the theme song to the cartoon. That fucking
Yeah, that's awesome.
Dethklok, Dethklok.
Easy song to play.
Fucking dude, that is one of the greatest fucking opening theme songs for a cartoon and for
Yeah.
a death metal cartoon. This right
Or
here,
any
dude,
cartoon, it's almost like
and you gotta love the lyrics.
it's like an opening theme that would be in a cartoon from the 80s.
Yeah, dude. And
it's
like
that epic.
Well, it's supposed to be like Spinal Tap.
the fucking lyrics, man, are like so ridiculous, man. Like fucking Toki Wartooth, not a bumblebee. And yeah, man, like Pickles the drummer, doodly doo, doodly 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 doo. And fucking for real, man. Like those are some goofy fucking lyrics, but it's great. fucking great, dude.
I love how they play this music and it's fucking great. It's amazing, and he has this death metal growl, and it's trying to be as hardcore as possible. But they have the most fucking hilarious fucking lyrics for a metal band. Like, Mermaider is fucking amazing, dude.
That's why I love the show though, because it's also it's not just the music; it shows their thinking behind each song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Like Mermaider, which is great, but they're all down their neck sub and they can't breathe. The guy's like face is like all his
And
veins.
their producer's eyeballs explode.
It blows out of his
man.
head.
Camera stopped recording,
man.
battery died. But yeah, back to what we were saying. What the fuck were we saying?
I don't know.
Something about mermaid murder.
Yeah, I like fucking the fucking like you got your axe, check. Razor blades, check. I fucking love that shit, dude.
Oh, we were talking about the what was it, the Broadway show they killed everyone?
Oh yeah, man, Death Harmonic, man.
Death Harmonic. Yeah, because I think it's
Oh.
one of them has a kid.
He just burned his neck.
Almost.
Good. I don't care about my neck. Someone burn my shirt.
True that. Don't want to. Oh, but it's Deadpool. It'll heal itself.
No,
just
we're
like
not.
mine.
But yeah, one of them is one of their kids. I can't remember if it was Pickles or Nathan Explosion's kid or something. And the kid was messing with the laser and goes off and starts to kill the entire Philharmonic and like half the crowd, I think.
That shit is great, dude. And like, it has an overarching story with these Illuminati guys that I never can remember any of their names.
Yeah,
There's the Pope-looking dude who gets fucking obliterated at the end of the first season when him and the Colonel guy are trying to kill Dethklok to stop the prophecy from the Metalocalypse happening. And but that's when the that head Illuminati guy shows up and he just like fucking he's like be blind and fucking old dude Pope guy's eyeballs explode and he starts like throwing up his intestines and shit.
Yeah, because it was like a whole committee of all these people from different parts of controlled different parts of the economy, and they said Dethklok was becoming too big because it was actually gaining its own economy. And it was threatening their way of life.
And it all leads up to that Doomstar happening.
But you know what's funny? Most of the storylines in the first season involving the band members were very simple storylines.
Yeah, it was a
in
very
some
very
ways.
simple. It was all about learning how these characters are.
Yeah,
how
but the
they
funniest
react.
thing was, like, honestly, the first episode was hilarious because their butler died.
Yeah,
got obliterated or
they're
something.
fucking,
He didn't
chef.
die. Like, yeah, his chef.
They sewed him back together all shitty.
Right,
It's like
because
a
he got cut
zombie.
up by their
He got tossed in the
blades.
helicopter.
Yeah, dude.
That was
And,
in the Duncan Hills
they
Jingle
had- they
Coffee.
were-
He just launched down.
They were kind of forced to go grocery shopping, and they just come
Yeah,
back with
man.
fucking liquor and
Liquor.
shit.
Yeah, dude.
They didn't know what the
Fucking
fuck they were
buggies
doing.
full of liquor. Oh my god.
Yeah, because it was
dude.
after the Duncan Hills, because the missile hit the helicopter and it launched him through the fucking rotors. And they get sprayed with his body parts and blood.
Oh shit.
It was fucking awesome.
And dude, I love their manager,
Yeah, that dude is awesome.
Oftensen. I always fuck his name up. And because you got to respect that character's level of patience.
with those
Man.
fucking characters, yeah, honestly.
Dude, those
fucking,
fucking
they're like divas like a motherfucker.
Oh my god, man.
And they're just retarded, like, honestly. They are slap fucking retarded.
They are ridiculous, dude, and they fucking...
It's almost like if you gave Beavis and Butthead a band.
In a way, man. Like, Oftensen reminds me of like Van Driesen in a way. Like, Van Driesen's level of patience with Beavis and Butthead is on par with their manager's fucking patience. And I love that on the last episode of season 1, man, when Oftensen fucking sees them trying to fucking blow up Dethklok, he's like, hey, that's my bread and butter you're fucking with. And like, hey, you even though he's got to deal with these dumbass characters, you get the sense that he really loves these fucking guys.
They make him a shit ton of money.
And even more than just the money making part, like when you get into the later seasons and you see the shit that he went through getting together with these guys and shit, like you feel that he wants this shit to work, and we'll get to all that when we get there, but especially on the Doomstar Requiem, it's like, damn, man, he's really gonna leave these dudes? Like, come on.
Spoilers.
I love the that birthday episode. It was Pickle's birthday, and
No, it was Murderface.
Murderface's birthday.
We got you your favorite thing.
It was black.
Disappointment.
I bought you the most blackest, darkest thing ever. Nothing. And then like he gets that little pink Cadillac, and him and Dr. Roxo are racing around and doing cocaine.
They fucking give him the car that John F. Kennedy was fucking shot in. And they give him the chair that Lincoln was sitting in when he was assassinated. That fucking
Dr. Roxo riding around with him too.
And then, dude, like this cartoon, it's mind blowing because I was already a huge fan of Brendan Small and home movies before this shit ever happened.
Yeah.
What?
Like when Adult Swim first started and home movies was on there, like that was like my favorite fucking show on there. And you know,
even in that show, there was that little rock band that.
The fucking don't kill kids, don't run them over, let them live lives and let them get older. Don't put marbles up your nose.
Yep.
Don't put marbles up your nose.
I love the coach in that show.
Yeah, dude, Coach McGirt,
Coach
man.
McGirt.
Yeah.
Dude, what a great fucking non-giving a fuck dude, man.
Hell, the main kid's name was Brendan.
Yeah.
And I loved how like he just wanted to make fucking home movies with his friends and
Yeah.
like, dude.
It was almost like watching a more edgy Peanuts.
Yeah, I can
really,
see that.
really bad animation. Really bad animation. I did not understand why their hands had to be the same color as their
It's like they were
their
always wearing
clothes.
gloves.
Like it made no sense to me. But if you follow the art style, that dude is doing Bob's Burgers now.
Yep.
Mm.
But they're not wearing gloves in Bob's Burgers.
They have hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when this came out, I remember he said they have no intention of releasing a CD to go with it. Everyone's like, we want the album. We got the just give us the music from the movie. And it was almost a year later, wasn't it?
I think the DVD and the CD came out at the same time.
Yeah, because after it aired, it was a long time.
Yeah, you waited over a year.
It was almost a year before, because everyone was saying that you guys release a CD, we'll all buy it. And they had no intentions of doing it. And then once soon as they released the CD, I think they never had an intention of doing a second season. Because then, like you said, on the second seasons they start getting longer.
Yeah, it's like season 2 follows the still 11-minute format. Then season 3 goes to 30 minutes. Then season 4 goes back
Season
to the
3 was a couple years later, though.
Yeah,
Season
man,
2
there's
was a
gaps.
Season
Long
2 was
gaps.
a year after season 1.
Well, he was also touring with Dethklok.
And then season 3 was two or 3 years later. I don't know.
You know what is cool? That show was written and done in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, I mean over there, that's where the Adult Swim headquarters is. I mean,
That's where Brendan Small was, and
that's where what's his name? Who's that rapper guy?
Which one?
The one who's on Loiter Squad.
Crap! I know what you're talking about.
Tyler the Creator.
Yeah, Tyler
that
the
dude's
Creator.
pretty fucking good to me. But that's like where they filmed that show, that low rent jackass. I think the funniest thing I saw on Loiter Squad was like he's like, "Hey man, can you hand me the keys?" And he goes to throw the keys, but he cuts and like a cake hits his face. I was like, "That's candy cool."
What was there's a lot of funny things on Loiter Squad.
Well, we get off topic fast.
Yeah.
Don't do.
Jesus
The
Christ.
popo.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
I love Adult Swim. Squidbillies.
Yeah. They're
Oh,
fucking.
man, one of my favorite
They got
shows.
invaded by aliens on Squidbillies, and it was Alabama.
The boys got shoes. I fucking just love the way that dude talks, man. They go to sell their soul to the devil to fucking be blues people, and the devil hands them a contract. And they're like, well, we don't have our lawyer here. And so they start crunching numbers and changing the contract and shit. And they're at the end of it, they're like, and in return you get this $5 gift card for Hot Topic. And the fucking devil's like, I think I'm gonna sleep on it. Fucking A, dude. Like, the devil doesn't even want Dethklok.
Oh.
Well, I love his boss, Van Halen.
Who?
The boss, the Bigfoot-looking guy who's the boss.
Squidbillies?
Yeah, Squidbillies.
Oh.
The one that runs everything.
Dan Halen.
Dan Halen, like looks like Van Halen. Dan Halen. Oh, the Rapture episode was great. Love that one. The Rapture episode when everyone went to heaven. Jesus accidentally started the.
Yes, I don't know much about those Squidbillies, though.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, like, dude, I quit watching Adult Swim when I started working, man. And that was like a year or two into it, man. Like, shit. They were still showing the Brack Show when I quit watching Adult Swim.
They weren't. When you started working was when Robot Chicken come out.
Yeah.
They were.
I love the Brack Show.
They were just now putting new Family Guy on there.
It's like my favorite was I'm a pickle beat.
Yeah.
I'm a pickle beat. Yeah, I'm a pickle beat.
Adult Swim
That and
was great.
C-Lab 2021 was
Yeah, dude.
when they dubbed over the original show to this fucked up shit. That was great.
You know, Black Debbie. What's up, Dr. Quinn? East Side. He's like, what?
Do you like?
He's like, man. Yeah, he's like, do you like rap? And fucking, he says something like, you know, they don't call me doctor for nothing. He's like, really? So you're a real doctor? Yeah. What'd you think? It's like, oh, I thought it was just your nickname. You know, like Dr. Dre. That goddamn shit.
The one where they go back in time and they have doubles of themselves in the room.
Yeah. He's like, do you feel it when I do this? No. Do you feel it when I do this? No. Do you feel it when I do this? No.
And they just keep smacking. There's like another group of Stormies in the corner. They're smacking each other in the face
Yeah, they're
with
like
balls.
They're all over the place, just playing with themselves.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, man, Dethklok, dude, Metalocalypse.
Yeah, we got sidetracked by.
I mean,
early
dude,
Adult Swim. It's all Adult Swim.
It's one of those things where when Metalocalypse happens, that shows you how far heavy metal has really come.
Mainstream.
Even
Absolutely
death
mainstream.
metal, dude, because fuck, dude, like, and what's even greater is the cartoon being made by somebody like Brendan Small, who is a big heavy metal fan. Like, there's
He can play the shit out of guitar.
There's a lot of care put into it.
exactly, dude. Like the jokes, all the jokes about music are on point, and not mean spirited. It parodies death metal ideas and shit really well, and
It parodies the music industry.
yeah, it parodies the fuck out of the music industry. And I love all throughout the series you've got little Easter eggs, like where like there's a burger place called Demu Burger, and
Demon Burger.
Yeah.
and there was
Burger.
that grocery store they went to get all that liquor is called Fintrolls, and there's a badass fucking death metal folk band called Fintroll, and so like you constantly get these nods to bands all throughout the series that I really like to find.
Yeah. Well, bands that probably like Brendan Small likes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was crazy. When I first heard it, I was like, oh, that's awesome. Who did the music? And then when it showed videos of Brendan Small playing that guitar, it's like, this is how you do this.
Yeah, and he
I'm
does
like,
not
holy
look like
crap.
the kind of dude who'd be doing
He's
that
a
kind of
small,
shit.
nerdy guy, and he's just
man.
he's doing these sweeps of like, oh my, even
It's
the
like,
best guitarist in
God,
the world.
dude.
I mean, he puts bands like, you know, he put Kirk Hammett to shame.
He can, man. And funny enough, James Hetfield and Kirk Hammett do a lot of guest voices on that first season.
Yeah.
And I can never point them out. I can never figure out who the fuck they're voicing.
I think we'd have to look it up to figure it out.
Mm-hmm. And motherfucking one funny thing is like the special edition for Dethalbum 3 came with a making of the Dethalbum DVD, and when it's showing Brennan Small doing the guitar parts in the studio, like he's killing the lead parts, but then when it's showing him doing the rhythm parts, he's like fucking, he's strumming and then getting tired and be like, man, I hate doing rhythm. I hate doing rhythm, man. He's just like,
Yeah, that's just
we gotta do it again. We gotta do it again. And I'm like, damn.
And he
dude.
plays on a BC Rich Thunderbird.
Yeah, dude, that's a good ass sounding guitar.
It is. It's not the most metal looking guitar. Like
But
you
it's
think
the
of Warlock,
most
but it's the
metal
best sounding
sounding.
because it uses the big ass humbucker pickups.
Man. Because those BC Riches I got in there got some humbuckers, but they don't sound as good as that motherfucker. I mean, really, dude. But fuck, dude, like this, it's like they're trying to get season 5, and it's gonna be the final season of the show they've confirmed.
I guess I gotta watch it.
That
I'm gonna probably
that
go
needs to
watch
happen
next two
because the
seasons.
way the movie ended.
You know, when the movie ended, like
I gotta watch the movie. I want to see it. I listened to some part of the soundtrack. Like that's. I want to see Toki save the day, him being the big badass for once, and nobody can pick
I
on
don't think that happened.
him. No, he's still cool. He deserves
he
it.
gets pretty fucked up, man. Oh my god, dude.
I love that fucking movie.
I love that show. It's just great.
I know,
He
man.
was trained
Like,
by wolves against something. That's good. Where is he? He's
That's
dead.
one of the things.
oh, throw him
They're
in
supposed to
the
be like, was it?
garbage.
Are they supposed to be like a Norwegian metal band? But you look at their families; they're not Norwegian. Only one
It's
of
like-
it is like Swissguard.
Swissguard and Toki
Toki
are
are
the
the
are
only
the
two.
Norwegian guys, and then
Other two are just plain old
The other two,
American
yeah.
white guys. But
Like-
they're like an entire. It's supposed to be like a Viking metal band.
because like Pickles even says in the on the Blues Clock episode, when they get to the south, they're like, "Fuck, it's like 200 degrees out here."
Fucking sweating to death.
And he's like, I need some sunscreen because I'm really Irish American.
Yeah, I love that. That was
Were
one of
they
my
in
favorites.
Georgia?
No, it's probably in
It's
Alabama.
undisclosed, or he just says you're in the south.
Yeah, I think. And
That's
odds are it'd
place
probably
of
be like
blues.
Mississippi, Louisiana.
I would
for
assume
blues.
so. You know, Mississippi, this Bible Belt area on the
Yeah.
lower.
Well,
east
it'd be
side.
more
somewhere in the
Creole
South.
because even like when you listen to the old timer, he has a very Creole sounding voice. It'd probably be like Louisiana, Mississippi.
he gets in their fucking place and they're like, hey, this guy's here to see you. Do you want us to kill him? They're like, how did he get in here? And he's like, I'm a blues man. We always find a way to get into something.
He reminds me of Uncle Ruckus. I loved Uncle Ruckus.
Oh my god, yes, man.
He's in the Ninja Turtles movie.
No, yeah, don't say that word on there.
Guess you can
Because
put
you're white,
lipstick
you're not
on
allowed
a
to say it,
monkey.
even though you're saying it in intents of being a joke that was
If
a
you
cartoon.
can put lipstick on a monkey, I guess.
And it's not racist, it's a joke in a cartoon that we like, that they make fun of themselves in.
Oh my god, dude. But yeah, man, so give us some final thoughts on season 1 and Dethalbum 1. What would you, alright. Final thoughts and the rating. The rating will be separate for season 1 and Dethalbum 1. So final thoughts and give us the rating. How many brains?
How many brains?
1 out of 10 brains.
Oh, you know what we failed to mention?
What's that?
Murderface, how he slaps the bass.
Oh yeah, dude, he's up there and he just he like unzips his shit
And he's like,
and he fucking lifts up his arms and you just hear this sweet ass bass solo. Like it's like slapping bass and shit.
And then it
here.
shows him from behind and he's just kind of humping.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. That shit. How do we forget about that?
That seems like something Flea would do. You can see. Can you imagine Flea doing that?
I mean, really.
Back in
man.
the 90s, when Flea was...
Yeah, back when they were kind of
Yeah.
punk.
Before he was a dad.
When they used to wear socks on their junk.
Yeah, he won't do that shit.
Cock in a
nowadays.
sock.
Cock in the sock.
But yeah, what do I rate this?
Yeah, give us final thoughts, then give
I
me the
rate-
rating for season 1, then a rating for Death Album 1.
Fucking, it was amazing. I loved the fucking show. I loved the first album. I was so surprised to see such a cartoon that was like what it fit at our times because we were all about metal and everything. Like, this is our fucking kind of cartoon for once. As adults, because as kids we had cool cartoons too. And then of course I'd be like, it's definitely like a whole bag of cocaine. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know. It's like a 1 out of 10. That'd be a 10 out of 10 right there. That's perfect.
Now, what about the album?
The album 10 out of 10 because it's the shit. It is the fucking show. Damn, Joey got brave on that one.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just gonna fly through the air.
Yeah, he just said, "Fuck it. I don't know what's gonna happen. Let's."
But
let it do
the
it."
album is amazing, and the second disc, if you're lucky enough to find it, is really fucking
Yeah,
awesome
because it has all the songs.
It has
you don't
Duncan
get on
Hill's
this.
jingle. It has the blues song they do in the episode.
Yeah.
Which I had a whole bunch of songs you'd think would be in the normal title, the normal track listing, because they were perfect.
Do you folks like coffee?
But yeah, I get a perfect score all around. Which for me, it's gonna be all the albums gonna be perfect scores. I haven't seen all of second and third season, which I'm gonna do later on tonight. I'll start watching it.
No, I'd say I give the first album a 9.
You're black, man. That's just black and cold.
Well, no, I'm not trying to hate on it.
No, that's
It's good. A 9 is like still gets a badass seal of approval. You know,
You get punched in the face.
But-
You get punched in the face.
you know, I don't find it without its flaws because even though maybe Hatred is a novelty song, I still can't get behind his vocals. I know it's supposed to be funny and all that. It's just, and I know it's not supposed to go along with it, but it's just after getting like 9 or 10 songs of the same kind of sound, that just throws it off for me. But it's still not taking anything away from it. I can still listen to that song, or I can just skip it. But the show itself, I give that a 10. Season 1, I remember when it came out, I was hooked. I religiously watched every episode, and I couldn't wait till the DVD come out, and then for Christmas you got it for me. And I was eagerly waiting season 2, and I was there when it started, and I was watching that. Like, that's as far as I got. Was I watched all of season 1, and then half of season 2, and then I didn't have cable for the longest time. Then they did season 3 and season 4, and then a movie. And the only thing I remember keeping up with was the albums.
Yeah. So I give the fucking Death Album 1. I'm gonna give the special edition a 10.
See, you didn't mention that.
I mean, yeah,
Because I was the only one that had the special edition.
Yeah.
He got to hear it.
I would give
You got
the
lucky enough
special
to hear it
edition
when
a
I brought
10,
it over?
Yeah, definitely. I'd give that one a 10 because it has everything from the show.
Yeah, it had
But
every
the-
song from the show. Yeah.
The album itself, I'm gonna give a 9.5. Just because,
Those songs should have been on the regular album.
yeah, it's a 9.5 because it's a damn good step in the right direction. To me, the album, like, there are tracks that I'm gonna skip, like the Hatred Copter and the fan song and Blood Recuted. But even though they are badass songs in their own right, but to me they don't stand up to shit like Thunder Horse or Mermaid.
They do seem softer than their other songs.
Go Into the Water.
Yeah, Go Into the Water is amazing. So I'm gonna give the album a 9.5.
Awaken.
Awaken.
But the show, definitely the show gets a 10. Because for it to be the first season, they lay out all the fucking cards.
Mermaider was the first episode you saw.
Yeah, well, they pretty much had the album in the order in which the show came out. Because Death Harmonic was the last episode of season 1. Wasn't it?
No, that was last episode of season
No, that's
1
right,
is
yeah.
when they play
Oh.
Death Water Live, the album
Yeah.
with Mermaider, and they're playing "Go Into the Water" live at the end of that episode.
Yeah, I've never seen that one.
Yeah, because that's when like they kept saying that they were never going to release Death Water because it's only meant for fish.
Yeah.
And fucking, this is like the first time they're gonna play it live, and all these people come to show, and like the song on the show is, the drums are different than
Really?
than the actual version on the album. On the show, the drums are completely different, and
I didn't notice.
yeah,
I mean, I'll probably have to rewatch them anyway.
yeah, seriously. Each week I'm gonna do one season, so we can get up with these. But yeah, the show definitely a 10 because they lay out all the cards, they establish all the characters, who are the smart characters, who's the dumb characters, the recurring characters that are hilarious. They lay out who the bad guys are, and they don't lay out what the intentions aren't too clear yet.
Yeah.
You just know that these Illuminati guys are watching them, and there's talk of a prophecy, and then when it ends on a pretty cool ass cliffhanger. Like the fucking dying ass Pope dude is laying there, and he's like, "The Metalocalypse has begun," and like fucking the animation is great. The jokes are fucking hilarious. I think probably the only thing that is annoying to me though, but it doesn't hinder the quality of the show except for when you buy it on DVD, is when they bleep all the cuss words out and they use like harmonic noises and stuff. Those are fine. I like that touch, but make it uncut on the DVD, y'all. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't like.
Because it is
about
recorded with the cuss words when they were the original mastering.
Because I mean,
It's like South Park, they got smart enough to know that they should keep it in
and
there.
I think season 3 is the first one on DVD that does keep the cuss words in. And
That's nice.
it's like when you're watching it on TV, it's like, okay, yeah, they got to cut the cuss words out, and it is kind of cool that they're using guitar noises and shit. But it gets annoying when you're trying to watch it and you're trying to listen to it, but you constantly hear, "Oh man, what the fuck is this punk?"
Yeah, like a harmonic.
Seriously, it's like somebody's fucking up on Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
Guitar Hero rock band. Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I give the first season a definite fucking 10, and the Death Album a 9.5, because I mean it would get a 10, man. It would get a 10. The red one does, special edition does, because it would have more songs than I like.
It had all the tracks that were supposed to be in the first season.
But yeah, so tune in next time when we talk about Death Album 2.
I won't be here, but I'm gonna watch everything and listen to it, and I'll text you. And you can tell people what I say, which is gonna be. It's probably gonna kick ass.
Okay, awesome.
So I know that I've already listened to this Death Album 2 and 3, so I love both those albums too.
So you'll be back for season 3, definitely though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely text me what you say. We'll let the people know.
Where are you going for season 2?
He's gonna go up to his family's next weekend.
Nice.
His sister's in town.
So me and Zach are gonna be hosting that episode by our lonesome. Gotta miss you, Josh.
Oh God.
Gotta miss you, Josh.
We had to shoot some guns.
Yeah, guns are
Shit
cool.
up.
Guns are cool.
Pretty metal.
It's pretty brutal. It's pretty fucking metal right there. All right, y'all. See y'all next time.